there you are. Wanted to talk to you.
Ah, go ahead.
Aye, here we go. You and I, you know how sometimes you spend time with people and things.
Yes. Take your time, there's no rush. We've only been attacked by darkspawn here.
I was thinking, I do know some people out here on the surface. A person, actually. A girl I knew in Orzammar. Before I left, obviously.
Yes? Who is she?
Her name's Felsi. She and I were friends after Bronca left for the deep roads.
Ah.
I'm sure she's forgiven me by now. Thought maybe I'd track her down, see how she's been living.
Okay. You know how to find her?
I tried to look her up the last time we were at Lake Calenhad. She wasn't at work at the inn. At home with her sick mother, they said. I figured it was just the ancestors telling me something, but I keep thinking about her.
Fine. Well, I suppose it wouldn't harm if we took a wee detour and took a look. We'll go back.
Well, and a good friend you are, Warden. I'll think about you if we ever... no, actually, that would be gross.
Yes, you keep your thoughts to yourself.
What was it you wanted to say?
Nothing. Nothing at all. In fact, whilst we're getting down with all this lovey-dovey stuff, how about you tell me a bit more about yourself? I don't know much about you.
What about?
Do you miss Orzammar, for instance? I know I don't.
What? Miss Orzammar? Are you mad, in addition to being ugly? They treated me like a puddle fly back there. I'm never going back.
Ah, well then we have something in common, don't we? That is all for now.
All right.
See you later.
Aye, all right then.
Ogren's old flame. Win.
Have you encountered many abominations, apart from the ones in the Circle Tower?
Can't say that I have. Oh yes, I have. You're right. Connor in Redcliffe Castle, where we're going to very shortly.
Ah, yes, Connor, of course. The first time I saw an abomination, my blood turned to ice. It was months before the nightmares stopped. It was the knowledge that I could easily become one of them that frightened me the most.
But it is this knowledge that drives you to be cautious. Something Horsten Wobby would not say, actually, but hey-ho.
One slip. All it takes is one slip, and everything you are is simply gone. Replaced by madness. And there is no turning back. Or at least that's what they say.
Quite a fine line there between genius and madness. Actually very true of real life, I feel. You have doubts?
Of late, I have begun to wonder if there is any way an abomination can be cured.
Cured?
Or if a mage could be so possessed and still retain their sanity, their humanity.
If one retains one's humanity, one is not an abomination.
Yes, it is madness and cruelty that define abominations. If those are lacking, if the mage remembers the person they truly are, then they are not an abomination. I never saw that. Thank you for showing me another way of looking at it.
Yes, well, you know something, Win? I am not as dumb as I look. I possess quite some levels of intelligence at times. I surprise even myself. Oh dear. Right. One last person to speak with. I've been saving my time, savoring the thought of what I want to say to you, Morrigan.
Yes?
Yes?
We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
We need to discuss us.
Discuss away.
Nothing. This is going well, isn't
Yes?
it? Ask you something?
So, full of questions, are you?
Always full of questions. Never mind. This is going very well.
Yes?
Okay, fine. Discuss something.
We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
And technology.
Ah, such a romantic, I see.
Is that it? Thought we would be moving a little bit swifter, but never mind. Slowly, slowly catch a monkey. Catch a Morrigan. Liliana?
Indeed.
Morrigan?
Indeed.
Alistair?
Yes.
Yes. Right, shall we go to Redcliffe Castle? Oh! Ah! Mr. Tegan! I have returned. It's been a while, but I'm here.
You return. Might you have news?
Yes! What are Arl Eamon's condition?
Unchanged, I'm afraid. We've tried more magical healing, but nothing works. As time passes, I become more and more convinced the urn might be our only hope.
Well, lucky for you, I found it!
You have? Wonderful. Let us go at once to Eamon's side and see if the urn's healing powers live up to their reputation.
Yes, it would be rather amusing if they didn't, after all the palaver I've been through to get them. Doesn't appear to be working. If you... Oh, wait a second. Oh my god!
Where am I?
Be calm, brother. You have been deathly ill for a very long time. Do you remember nothing?
Tegan? What are you doing here? Where is Isolde?
Much has happened since you fell ill, brother. Some of it will not be easy for you to hear.
Then tell me. I wish to hear all of it.
Just kind of play down our part in killing his wife, if you please. Don't want to have him, make him have a heart attack. He's just come back to us. And that's what happened, you see.
This is most troubling. There is much to be done, that is true. But I should first be thankful to those who have done so much. Grey Warden, I know you did what you had to. I grieve for Isolde, but I believe that had you not acted as you did, it might have been far worse.
Yes, it will.
I am in your debt. Will you permit me to offer you
Oh,
a
of course, I would never turn away a reward. If you like, I won't object.
Then allow me to declare you and those traveling with you champions of Redcliffe. You will always be a welcome guest within these halls.
Oh.
And for you, Warden, a shield of the same make as those that have been given to our finest knights.
Thank you kindly. Thank you. Right. I better show a bit of respect, I think. Thank you, Your Grace, in fact.
We should speak of Loghain, brother. There is no telling what he will do once he learns of your recovery.
Loghain instigates a civil war even though the Darkspawn are on our very doorstep. Long I have known him. He is a sensible man, one who never desired power.
I was there when he announced he was taking control of the throne, Eamon. He is mad with ambition, I tell you.
Mad indeed. Mad enough to kill Kaelin, to attempt to kill myself and destroy my lands. Whatever happened to him, Loghain must be stopped. What's more, we can scarce afford to fight this war to its bitter end.
I see. So what are you proposing, then?
We have no time to wage a campaign against him. Someone must surrender if Ferelden is to have any chance at fighting the Darkspawn.
Surrender? You really believe he's going to surrender? But once everyone learns what he's done, maybe they will, I don't know, cast him aside.
I will spread word of Loghain's treachery, both here and against the king. But it will be but a claim made without proof. Those claims will give Logain's allies pause, but we must combine it with a challenge Logain cannot ignore. We need someone with a stronger claim to the throne than Logain's daughter, the Queen.
Are you referring to Alistair, brother? Are you certain?
I would not propose such a thing if we had an alternative, but the unthinkable has occurred.
Wait a minute. You intend to put Alistair forward as king?
Tegan and I have a claim through marriage, but we would seem opportunists no better than Logain. Alistair's claim is by blood.
And what about me? Does anyone care what I want?
You have a responsibility, Alistair. Without you, Logain wins. I would have to support him for the sake of Ferelden. Is that what you want?
But I... No, my lord.
I see only one way to proceed. I will call for a landsmeet, a gathering of all of Ferelden's nobility in the city of Denerim. There, Ferelden can decide who shall rule, one way or another. Then the business of fighting our true foe can begin. What say you to that, my friend? I do not wish to proceed without your blessing.
Ah, you seek my blessing? May I ask why you need my blessing in all this? I'm just curious. It's nice of you to ask, of course.
None of this would be possible without you. You led Alistair here. You saved my life with the urn of sacred ashes. It's your lead I follow.
Oh.
I am a credible enough figure in this nation to call the landsmeet, but I hold no illusions that I could face Logain without you. Surely you see that.
Yes, as I say, I was just really curious. You do me a great service, in fact. Do you think this landsmeet idea will work?
That depends. If we cannot get a consensus in the landsmeet for Alistair, we cannot afford to oppose Logain either. Does that mean Logain could win? A man who killed his own king, who has gone mad with power? Perhaps. We must see that he does not.
So it seems we have little choice, I suppose. I mean, we could kill him, of course, but that may make things 10 times worse. Fine.
Very well. I will send out the word. It will take some time to recall my forces and organize our allies. I would prefer to wait until that is done before calling the landsmeet. In the meantime, I suggest you pursue the remainder of the Grey Warden treaties. We will need all the allies we can get if we are to defeat the Darkspawn Horde.
Well, I hope your armies will be fairly swift, because I only have the elves left to face. I will return once we have got them. Come, let's go. Oh, I'm only getting 2 points a turn now, is that right? Fine. You want to be stingy? Exit? Where's the exit round here? Right. What are we doing now? I think what I'm going to do is head back to Soldier's Peak, ditch some weaponry, re-equip my soldiers. Once I have done that, we shall head to Denerim, to the market, to have a look at this Drake scale armor, maybe even if and the dragon scale armor as well. I might even do a couple of the side quests in Denerim, which I will do off the camera because they're not really particularly exciting, just enough. It's just really a way for us to level up a little bit in between. So when I return, we will be speaking with the Dalish elves. So see you in a very short while.